Hello, hello! Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XI. So today, obviously, we're back in the past, and we're just gonna take a little campaign warp with Narcissa, who I would open mouth kiss, and go on over to San Dioria to try to finish up the Young Griffin's quest line. Which I believe we actually have about 3 more quests to go through for it. Although I don't think we'll get through all of them in this recording. Although, today and tomorrow I'm going to try to do as many recordings as possible. Because I want to get through this, and I want to... now we got campaign music ruining our fucking... what would be Awesome Zone music. But yeah, I want to try to get through this to get the trust, to get my trust powered up. But also because, what is it these? Yeah, we want to go through these peculiar foes and kill as many of them as possible before the end of November, and I want to show them off on screen. So I think once we finish the San Dioria missions and move on to the Windrest missions, anytime in a recording where we hit like a game day wait or something, we'll be running off to do those. And I actually don't even know if we can beat them all by ourselves or not. Although, you know, the ones we find so far, they don't seem like they were too awful. And we're almost unblocked from Sortie. We would actually have gotten unblocked from Sortie with the Golly Moffrey requirement for our Prime Sword. Except for the fact that my internet service provider last night decided to reset my router for 8 minutes in the middle of my fucking Sortie run. And yeah, I didn't get to... I lost 33 minutes of Sortie. Which, you know, doesn't sound like a lot, but like, when you can only enter once a day, it becomes a currency that, you know, is at a premium, right? Like, it's really obnoxious. But such is life, I suppose. Yeah, we're on Bard, because I've actually been doing Sortie on Bard. Figured out the good setup. I think I've mentioned it before. It's basically, you know, Archangel Elvin, Ayame, Koltada, me on Bard, King of Hearts as a red mage, and then a Pururu. And this causes big damage to happen quite often, with light skill chains being made by me off of Ayame's Tachikasha. And I make them with Savage Blade, and they do like 20 to 30k damage, and then the skill chain does 20 to 30k damage. Everyone's happy. Also, it's so that I can get job points on Bard, so that I can get a blurred harp and have 3 songs without Clarion Call. And then I'll have 4 songs with Clarion Call, and it'll be beautiful. From what Captain Rahal has told me of recent happenings, you've been on quite a ride. Oh, they care about us. Oh no, they don't know yet about their friend getting killed by Oryx. Oh boy. What? Mashig is... Surely this is but a tasteless jest. Nope. He died like a true knight. Going somewhere, maggot? Captain Rungalouts, I've no time to linger. Please let me pass. So, you have the blood of one of your own on your hands. What? Seize him. What's the meaning of this? Unhand me! Unhand me, I say! Bruh, did he knock him unconscious by punching him in the chest when the kid's clearly wearing a breastplate? I don't... That's scary. Hold on one sec. I guess Rongalouts has come to put an end to, you know, this childish game where they try to be real knights. I owe you for that time back at the Garlic Citadel. The Knights of the Cardinal Stag have altered their course and now pass through the Pashel marshlands, correct? Indebted as I already am, I must ask yet for another favor. I need you to take this letter and see it to the hands of Alphonimile. We go a long way back, he and I. It is imperative that the words sealed within are made known to him. I'm counting on you. Dun dun dun. Obtain key item letter to Count Arshiat. Okay. Let's take a look at it, of course. As is our royal right. No, I'm just kidding. There it is. Captain Rongalouts of the Iron Rams has instructed you to deliver this letter to his Cardinal Stag counterpart, Count Arshiat. Okay, and now's the point where I forget where we go next. Let's see. So we're now on. Let's see. Are we on Bonds That Never Die or Songbirds in a Snowstorm? Well, we don't seem to have a quest in our log yet. Okay, so we got to go to Pashel Marshlands again in the past. So we're going to use the book warp. Also, I believe the glitch has occurred where, because we were in the cutscene, our movement speed buff did not wear off. And so we are running faster than we otherwise would be without casting a song. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it last recording or not, but one of the bigger named Final Fantasy XIV streamers, Mr. Happy, he's actually started an event that he's calling March of Vanadiel. He had originally planned to wait until March of next year, and I don't know why he changed his mind. But basically, starting the 28th of November, he's going to take a really active interest in trying to help people from 14 who always want to try 11. And the only stipulations for it is obviously you have to pay your own subscription to 11. And then it's on the Behemoth server, and you can pick up one of these 14 refugee link pearls in the link shell concierge. And basically, you see all these people. These are all first-timers or veterans trying to help people through the story of 11 to get ready for the 24 man that's coming in on 14 in the next expansion for Dawn Trail. So I think that's pretty neat, and I decided to get in on it as a mentor, and I've helped a few people with some very minor things. My play schedule's so erratic that I can't help them too much. So, let's see, we actually want to go to Rollberry Fields because the book is in the south. And today's the day before Thanksgiving, in the United States anyway. And I got some new mounts from login points. I decided the mounts sounded too appealing to pass up. So I'm gonna next full moon I'm gonna have less up in arms to do, but yeah, I was never gonna get that 1 in 3,000 drop anyway. So you know. Oh yeah, also they apparently did something in a recent update. Yeah, they added the gamepad config to the game, and I don't know if you can see that, but I'm glad it didn't interrupt the recording. It scared me for a second there. Who knows? Maybe it did fuck the recording. Maybe the audio's all fucked now. But you, without closing the game, you could actually just configure your gamepad now from within the game instead of having to go through the extra menus outside of the game to configure your controllers. Which for some people, big, awesome sauce development. For me, who already has my controller set up the way I want it, and, you know, isn't really given to doing tons and tons of customization, I'm just sort of like, okay, well, that's nice, I suppose. Now it feels kind of slow. I don't know if it's just the way it floats or what. It feels kind of slow. Captain, nay father, Mashig traded his own life in exchange for delivering the information to us. Let us make haste to Jugner Forest and slay the Behemoth. How many times must I repeat myself, Excenmille? The situation is not as it was before. Surely you've not already forgotten the grim news that the messenger brought to us last night. The siege engine, monstrous in size, has recently appeared and now looms menacingly before Tavnasia's gate. Passing enemy force necessitated the change in our route, but we can delay our aid to the Marquisate no longer. We the Knights of the Cardinal Stag must be the ray of light that delivers the citizens of Tavnasia from the vile clutches of the beastmen. I understand, Father. I understand it full well, nonetheless. Oh, isn't the Behemoth going for Tavnasia as well? Calmwind. Rahal, how is he? He's been detained. So he flinched before neither the presence of the General nor Captain Rangalouts. That's the Rahal I know. You've taken a great weight off my chest, Calmwind. Thank you. A letter from Rangalouts, you say? The man is not known to often take a quill in hand. For that reason alone, this is a rare treat. This is unmistakably the seal of House Distilled. You have my gratitude. Excenmille, where are you going, soldier? Mashik's death. I will not let it be in vain. Listen to me, boy. A knight upholds the code of conduct and stays his personal urges. If you fancy yourself one, cease this nonsense at once. My son or no, disobeying an order is a serious violation. Are you prepared to bear the consequences of your actions? Father, you once told me that a knight is one who stays true to himself, even in the face of overwhelming adversity. I must do this. I know it in my heart of hearts. Seeing that boy in his headstrong ways, I can scarce help but be put in mind of Mistress Galetha. Doremus. You need not say a word, sir. It was my intent also. Yeah! I might need to disable that link shell for a bit while I'm recording. I don't want to, but you know, we got all this text going on. They're actually the most active LS I've been in a long time, so. Of course, Uranus. Yeah, we'll just unequip it for now. That's the nice thing about link pearls in this game. You can just unequip them. You could have as many as you want, more or less, as many as you have the inventory for, and you can just switch between them at will. Although back in the day, if you had more than one link shell or link pearl, and your other link shell members saw you with a different one on, there was all this lousy drama, and like you'd equip your pearl, you know, to go back to your other shell, and if the leaders or the people felt like you were, you know, cheating on your link shell or whatever, I mean, which actually did happen, by the way, and in more serious ways, but like, I'm just talking like, you know, you had a social link shell and, you know, you had an in-game link shell. Sometimes the in-game link shells could get, and sometimes the social link shells too, they could get jealous enough, they could be like, well, you're not really one of us, you have other link shells, you know, you have other bitches, ugh! And they'd break your pearl, you know, and then you want to, you'd get a, you know, broken link pearl in your inventory, and you wouldn't be in that link shell anymore, you won't be able to equip it and hear it, so. Pretty cool. Okay, so now we've got to go to Jugner Forest and examine overgrown mushrooms at F10 for a cutscene. So I think our best bet's probably taking Campaign Arbiter. Although I don't know if there is one around here. Let's see. Yeah, there is. Okay, Bastat owns the marshlands. How about that? Can you send me home, bro? Thank you. I got myself some orange juice. My brother and his wife are here. It seems like his wife is getting sick, so I got orange juice to bolster mine and hers and everyone's immune systems and some other things too. But I made a mistake. I saw the orange juice brand that I wanted, and I grabbed it. And unfortunately for me, I grabbed the kind that has pulp. And I can't tell you how much I fucking hate pulp in my orange juice. I love orange juice, actually. The flavor is always really good to me. But but pulp? No. I hate pulp. Pulp is the worst. Okay, so F10. That's like over around near the teleport crystal. Maybe we should have switched to White Mage so we could have just used Recall Jugner. Yeah, this Dombel was one of the login points mounts this month. It's very dopey, but I like it. Okay, we're at F10, but we gotta find the overgrown mushroom. Oh, the overgrown mushrooms. Ah, come in to me. Look thither. It appears we found Zogbog before Excenmille did. Let's stay in hiding and observe for now. The pupils are dilated, which means the sedative is working as intended, I trust? Yes, Master Zogbog. This here makes the fourth. Unlike the first three we sent prior, this one is yet a stripling among behemoths, but what it lacks in size it makes up for in sheer foulness of temperament. I pity the poor souls hiding behind Tavnasia's walls when this one is set loose. What's this? Most curious, even in its semi-conscious state, its primal instincts drive it to seek and discern the scent of prey. I think that such a fearsome predator is at our disposal. Yeah, let's come closer. At long last, the preparations are complete. Now then, without further ado, send forth myself and the last of our mighty behemoths so that we may lay waste to Tavnasia. I try, Master Zogbog. That light. Excenmille, stay back! It's a trap! Damn, we were too late. Sir Jeremus, what was that light? It was some manner of teleportation magic. A short-ranged one, to be sure, as no spell exists that can effectively transport massive creatures like that behemoth over any considerable distance. But our primary concern now is Excenmille. He too was swallowed up into the teleportation rift. In all logic, they should not be far from here. Best we split up and search the area. What are you doing? Now is not the time for this tomfoolery. Hush, I hear something. The spine-chilling roar of beasts. And a flurry of footfalls. Those crafty fiends, they're directly below us. The orcs have made a hiding place out of the Excenmille caverns beneath Jugner Forest, I'm sure of it. Excenmille caverns? In our youth, Count Arshiot and I would often steal away from the safety of the city walls and explore its labyrinthine network of caves. If memory serves me correctly, the entrance should be somewhere nearby. Are you certain you can find it again after all these years? Some things one never forgets, lad. Another detail I've not forgotten is the caverns are riddled with steep climbs and treacherous footing. We'll need a good length of rope to negotiate our way. The ivy growing in these parts seems fairly sturdy, but if we gathered some and wove them into a makeshift rope... You're sharp for your years, lad. Mayhap great things can be expected of you. You two go, and find us some Jugner ivy. I'll be scouting the cavern entrance for enemy presence in the meantime. Here, you might need this. I don't have spares though, so make it count. Hasten back here as soon as you found some ivy. So he handed us a hatchet. This is another reason why we bought multiple hatchets a while back. So we just gotta get some ivy from the logging points. Could take one logging point, could take several. Bro, did you really aggro me? Wow. It's your funeral. Hey, we got a death proc off of our additional effect the Goblin Field Doctor falls to the ground. Our odium knife. It did its instant death proc. Gotta love it. You successfully cut a walnut log. Oh. That's exactly what we need. Oh. No, it's not, actually. It's I'm not sure where all the logging points are either. Oh boy. Logging points are around F7 to F10, J6, and JK 10, 11. Okay, see the map on the right. Oh wow, they're all just kind of... Also, if you hear the howl of a beagle, it's my brother's dog. Whenever they play ball with him when he's here, afterwards he will howl continuously. And, it can be quite annoying. There's some logging points. Swing. Sure we won't get aggroed by these little 80 gnolls or whatever. Another walnut log, wow. According to this map, there's supposed to be all sorts of logging points over here, so I don't know why we don't see more. Maybe it's showing all the possible trees that it could pop up on, and there's only one that actually appears in this region or something. Talk about annoying, though. Sorry for the occasional cough here. I've got like excessive mucus buildup in my throat. It's actually going down there for my sinuses. My sinuses are still doing... Today it's overcast. It's been overcast all day. It's like 3 in the afternoon now. It's still overcast and it's getting cold. And it rained yesterday and it's kind of drizzled a little bit today. So it's a little bit damp out there and just getting colder and colder and colder. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a freeze over tonight or something. But my sinuses are just not having it. They are not happy. Trees everywhere, but not a vine to chop. Logging points don't exist. We just chopped the last 2 and we just can't complete this quest at all. Oh man. I was hoping to get at least 2 quests done in this recording, but at this rate, I think we'll be lucky to get 1. Logging point, yay! Show me potato salad. Really, game? Show me potato salad. Show me potato salad. Yay! Potato salad! That's the key item we need. Where are you, you son of a bitch? The robust resilience of this variety of creeper makes it an ideal choice for use in rope making. Okay, but the one issue with this is that we have to... distract you with coughs. No. We have to go back to the overgrown mushrooms, and then we have to go to a mossy stump before we can do the fight. But unfortunately, we can't go back the way we came because there were the one-way drop-offs, so we have to basically leave and come back from another direction. This is actually my least favorite Wings of the Gods area for that reason. I think it has more one-way drops than any other zone in the entire game. I could be wrong about that, but that's what it's always felt like to me. Feel free to point out other zones that are more annoying than Jugnir Forest S. Specifically for one-way drops. I could have sworn there should be a survival guide. Ah, there it is. Yay! Yet more campaign music. Yet more campaign music. More campaign music. Oh, too much campaign music. Let's see. Counts as another ball in front, right? Yep. Okay. Swing. Hey, look, a red mage on a raptor. Okay, that put us way south, which is good because we just mount back up and go north. I assume most of my viewership is American, or at least North American, since all the comments I've ever gotten have been in English. And, I don't know, are any of you Canadian? My analytics showed me some data, and I never know whether to believe it or not. You know, people from various European countries, and at some point it says I had like a 12% female viewership. Now it says I have no female viewers. How do you feel about that, Deborah Bailey? How do you feel about that? I still don't understand how YouTube could possibly know the sex of the viewer, especially if most of the viewers are not subscribers or logged in. Like, you know, they haven't given personal data to YouTube directly. Like, but oh man, now my nose is gonna act up. I don't mean to be disgusting. I just am. You found an ample amount of ivy. I see. Well done. I too have managed to locate the entrance to the Excenmille caverns. However, the orcs have gone and erected a pair of guard posts in the vicinity. What? No need to fret, lad. Both seem to have been abandoned, or perhaps the occupants are in the midst of patrol. I doubt we need to pay them much mind, but I thought to mention it nevertheless. Let us away. So that's how you're supposed to know where to go for the entrance. Really, excuse me, I'm sorry. I did do domain invasion earlier today, that thing of Puru is going on about right now. And I've been doing it on my old main as well, just to make more money from it. Because he can do it, and then convert all his domain invasion points to money eventually by getting Worm Ash to sell. I walked into it, and I couldn't see the dragon, and I was just like, the fuck? How is it not dead yet? And I'm like, summoning all my trust and running around, and I can't see the dragon, and I know people are fighting, but I can't see the dragon. All my trusts are dying, and I'm taking damage, and I'm like running to the edge of the engagement zone. Finally, I could see the dragon, and it was Miru, which is like the big, bad, Fafog looking one. That's apparently level 160. And I managed to get my trust back out, managed not to die, managed to engage it. I got one weapon skill off on it. I did an Asherin Fists for 165 damage. I did a little more damage than that later as the fight progressed, but I died as it died. And the cool thing about Miru in Domain Invasion is you get 100 Domain Invasion points, like you normally would, but then you get a bonus 100. So it's really nice. You seek an audience with me, Lord Excenmille? Show yourself, Craven! As it please you, my lord. But be warned that the odds are heavily stacked against you. Gahaha! You ploy to unnerve me will not succeed, fiend. I'm a knight and defender of the kingdom, and son of Alphenmeal M. Arshiat. The blood of heroes courses through my veins. Come, do your worst. Son? Haha, yes, I remember that word. After all, I too was once a son. I had a father and mother and siblings whom I grew up alongside. Life was hard, but I knew peace and contentment nonetheless. Who could ask for more? Well, one day, without warning, all of this was taken away from me. My village was razed to the ground, and my entire family put to the sword in an unprovoked attack by a band of intruders led by a merciless savage. I can hear an orc speaking. We're close. What are you blabbering about? None of this concerns me. Doesn't concern you, you say? Oh, but it will. For mine is a revenge that traverses time. Traverses time? What is this nonsense? You will find out soon enough. If it's of revenge you wish to speak, then I'll have you know mine. You and your loathsome bloodwing horde are the ones who murdered Mother. This much I know. Why, I suppose this makes the two of us rivals in revenge. How cruel and ironic the heavens can be. This changes everything. Now that we're properly acquainted, we can do away with all the pleasantries. Go, my pretty. Go forth and crush a life and future out of that puny elven. Excenmille. Save the circle reunion for afterwards. The enemy comes. Alright, now are we actually going to get help from the 3 NPCs that are beside us? Or are we going to have to just, you know, do everything ourselves? Now entering Everbloom Hollow. I don't think we'll need, like, super serious trusts. So we can just get all Sanity Orient themed or something. Maybe even a little Tavnasian theme up in here. Although I don't think we have a... I don't think we have an Elven White Mage. We actually don't have a lot of White Mage trusts, and I don't think we have any Elven White Mages, actually. Huh. Red Mage will have to do. We probably don't need to use these, but meh. Okay, victory march with Mercado on. Basically caps our haste, at least once we get at least haste 1 to spell. And there it is, the young Behemoth. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I think it has about 20,000 health or something. Pretty big for level 75 back in the day, but yep. Nothing to write home about in this era, so. Preposterous! How could a behemoth be felled by a pair of ordinary soldiers and mere children? Curses! Excenmille, no! Confound it. The semblance that child bears to his late mother can be insufferable at times. Prepare yourself, Zogbog. We finish this now. Is this the end? I come to see commotion. Who I find but you, Zogbog? General Dogvateg. Uh-oh, how the turntables. You flee from handful of pointy ear? Be deceived not by their numbers, my lord. These 4 alone slew one of our fiercest behemoths. What you say? I say the situation grows grimmer by the second. First a foul-tempered young behemoth, and now a whole herd of bloodthirsty pigmen, all within a span of an hour. I shan't soon forget this day. Dogvateg. Hold it! Huh? Father? Pointy here cavalry. Where they come from? Maintain close formation, valiant knights of the Cardinal Stag. Charge! Dude, that guy didn't even have any weapons. Gotta reuse that animation, of course. Master Zogbog, dire news. What did you say? General! What, reinforcement from Sandoria? How did it come so fast? His position is indefensible, my lord. Lingering here would equate to suicide. Oof, you speak obvious. Bloodwing Horde, we withdraw. Excenmille, go no further. A pursuit order has not been issued, soldier. Stay here and tend to the wounded. But why, father? That was Dagvideg, the orc who murdered mother. I said tend to the wounded. That is an order. Damn it. It would seem I am forming an atrocious habit of relying on your calm mind. At the very least, I believe I owe you the courtesy of sharing what was written in the letter from Rongolaus. The letter simply read thus: disquieting rumors surround Tavnasia, expedite elimination of Behemoth. A cryptic message to be sure, but the friendship that I hold dear between myself and Rongolaus demanded that I heed these words. Thus I gathered my knights and made my way here. And what should the faith I placed in an old comrade gain me but the life of one of my knights, and the heir to House Ashiat both? Thanking Rongolaus is the first thing I shall do upon return to Sandioria. Cyranus. About Masheg. Say not another word. You envy that Masheg fulfilled our shared childhood dream of becoming a knight before any of us. That's what you meant to say, am I right? Yes, Cyranus, that's exactly right. Calm wind. You've saved my neck yet again. This time, Father is resolute in his mission to go to Tavnasia's aid, no matter what fate may await us there. Boy, there will be enough time to prattle with friends by the fireplace when you become a wrinkly old man. We leave now. Aww. I must be the one to tell Mother of Mashig's fate. Oh, shit! Final Fantasy XI is not pulling any punches. They're making Cyranus tell his own mother that his little brother died in the war. Like, holy shit. Like, we're not gonna see it on screen, but fuck. Take notes, Final Fantasy XIV. This is how you pull out heartstrings. God, I hate pulp. How do you feel about pulp in your orange juice, dear viewer? Okay. If you said you like pulp, then we are enemies. No, I'm kidding. I've made my feelings clear, though. Generally, what I find myself doing with pulpy orange juice is I will clamp my upper lip down on the edge of the glass very firmly, so that I suck up as much liquid as possible while denying the pulp entrance. Sieve or a, filter. Doesn't work completely, but it works mostly. Most of the pulp stays in the glass. Bro, going to kill you. Oh. Huh. Oh. We have to talk to Rongolaus, not Roland. Okay. How about that? So, he resumed the expedition to Tavnasia, even after the Behemoth was defeated. Not that I had expected Alfonamil to do otherwise. He's been a man of unwavering resolve for as long as I've known him. That reminds me, it's time to release that lively little maggot from his confinement in the barracks. Thanks to you, one more maggot has a fighting chance of maturing into a fly. Take this as a small expression of my gratitude. You've earned it. Company, halt! An unseasonal storm. Even nature fancies to declare war on us. Do my eyes play tricks? The sky is shaking? Ooh, that would be the unsheathing of, what was it, Dawnbringer, or whatever they called it? Lightbringer, something like that. You know, the sword that was in the Sandy Nation missions of the present. Cardinal Stag, seek shelter! This is happening a little earlier than was recorded in history. Earthquake? That strange light, Zogbog, you speak of explosion. It was indeed the explosion of which I spoke, my lord. You have just witnessed the separation of the Tavnasian Peninsula from the mainland and the ensuing birth of the Tavnasian archipelago. I can't believe more than 60,000 of our soldiers there. It is unfortunate, my lord, but a great many of them shall never again set foot on the face of Venetial. But take heart, for failure is the mother of success. What you say? It is only a matter of time before the walls of Tavnasia crumble beneath the weight of our remaining 3 behemoths. Furthermore, members of the Bloodwing Horde that were relieved by the beasts, a goodly 2,000 elite soldiers, can return to your service unscathed. With them under your leadership, your authority over the ever-weakening armies of the Shadow Lord is certain to flourish. You speak truth. I keep promise. I grant you command of 500 elite. But my lord, your generosity is boundless. Now then, what do you get when 2,000 battle-hardened soldiers of the Bloodwing Horde purportedly lost in Tavnasia find themselves in Zarkabard? The plot thickens. So clearly Zogbog is from the future, and he is fucking with the time stream. Note, you will need to wait until the next Vanadil Day Have Zone to be on the quest Fate in the Haze in order to progress your nation's story after completing this quest, or something. Okay, so we have another game day wait. And we could go step back to do the Winter's Pass quest, but I don't know how long those cutscenes are going to be, so I'd rather, for the next like 20 or 30 minutes, let's go do some more peculiar foes, right? Let's go check out this one that's in Mount Zion at I-10. Like, I don't know exactly where that's going to be or anything, but we can look at the map and make a judgment. So can also get fancy and use our daggers or something. Which Bard has a higher skill in anyway. I don't know what we're going to be fighting, so... Oh, and I've stepped into the wrong spot. Oh, that guy's got a Tizona. That's the Blue Mage Mythic sword. Huh. I know it's supposed to be gold, but it looks so much like closer to banana yellow than gold yellow. I know it's really good, but if I were to ever try to make one, and keep in mind we still need like 26,000 Alexandrite for our samurai one. If I were to ever make one of those, I would style lock it immediately. That thing is ugly. Anyway, where were we going? Swing. All right. Okay, I think if we want to go places, let's see. Oh, if it's at I-10, we're gonna want to just take the. Oh god, excuse me. We're better off using the brain, please. We're better off using the staging point, the runic portal staging point. There we go. I knew you could do it, Brain. I knew you could do it. I think we're lagging a little bit. Nom 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 nom, red curry bun. Kind of wish they'd do for Bard what they did for Red Mage. Like, they don't need to give it Shark Bite or anything, but it would be cool if it had Dancing Edge. Especially since Dancing Edge has a Charisma modifier. Like, Dancer gets Dancing Edge. Dancer was done right. It was given every weapon skill that Thief has for Dagger up until, you know, the mythic ones. But poor old Bard can't even have Dancing Edge. Can't even have nice things. Although I'm pretty sure in this day and age, Dancing Edge is considered to be garbage. So it's kind of a whole thing. So we just need to go. Let's see. I think we have to go past through the troll gate, actually. I guess at that point we might as well just summon our trust because we'll be waiting on the mount to come back up. I mean, we could sneak up and go through as well, but eh. I guess we could check if Cerberus is up as well, although I doubt it. Since the Voracious Resurgence missions are running people by its spawn location every single day. Or at least almost every day. There's probably somebody on this server, since it's a more populated server, that is just willing to make love in the club, in the club, in the club. Also, if you hear voices, it's family. Recording on the holidays. Yeah. Oh, we got a new title. Honorary Knight of the Cardinal Stag. How about that? Let's see. That Hill Troll Paladin got me excited. Guys, if Cerberus were up, he would be right in here. Of course, the only thing he drops is Cerberus meat and the Algol Greatsword, which is the greatsword that Ruhad Jean, the lead Serpent General, uses. And at level 75, it's actually a pretty good greatsword because it has additional effect fire damage that does about 30 damage whenever it procs, and then plus 1% triple attack. So it was a way to get triple attack on Warrior, Paladin, and Dark Knight back in the day. But it was extremely undervalued because people did not see that as being a consistent or cool thing to have for some reason. This better not be a Halvong entrance. Okay. Because, you know, it's 1%, right? Never mind the fact that, you know, the innate thief trait is actually only 5% in the first place. So, you know. I would have loved to have an Algol back in the days. I would have used that thing religiously. 'Cause it had like, I want to say it has like 85 base damage, but it's like one less than the Ragnarok at 75. And then, you know, the 1% triple attack is actually a lot more powerful than it sounds, because it actually gives you the possibility of huge spike damage happening on weapon skills. I don't know how we're gonna get over there. I might need to look up a map. In fact, yeah, I'm just gonna look up a map of Halvong here. Or, Mount Zalem. Please show me the map. Okay. So that's all entrances. And oh, we didn't need to come behind the troll gate. Wow. Oh, sorry for wasting time. What was I going on about before that? Eh, whatever. Oh yeah, the algal and level 75 cap. Yeah. Yeah, the Treasures of Adargon H&Ms, they were targeted by players a lot, but never enough to let me see. Oh, no. What do the green dots mean? Oh boy. Surely this is just an entrance to Hellbong and not gonna lead us places, right? Like, this has gotta be an entrance to Hellbong, it's not... Oh, no, it's a one-way drop, okay. Yeah, I never got into a group that actually seriously camped the Treasures of Adargon H&Ms. Like, the only H&M my link shell went after in Adargon was Hydra the one time, and we lost, and so we never went after it again. Because we were just trying to get a cool title and feel cool, and then we lost, and so like, no, that was a waste of time. But the I feel like this is not going to lead out. I think this is a Hellbong entrance. This map says that it's not, so... Okay. But yeah, I would have loved to have had an algal. I wish I'd been in a shell that went after more than Hydra. One shell I was in for a little while, they killed Chimera, but I never actually got to fight with it because they did it by holding it and killing it with summoner pets. So it was just like one of those fights. And it like only drops, it's like Chimera hide and horn. And the Haughty Claire sword that Vline Earl uses, which back in the day was considered a tip-top paladin sword. It had like minus 7% physical damage taken, with like, I think it was like 41 base damage. I think there was an extra effect on it too, like the Divine Magic skill plus 7 or something. And maybe one other thing about it. Paladin only. There's the peculiar footprints. Alright. Oh, we've been aggroed by a crab, but it's probably a good thing. Oh, it's a flan. Oh, and it's instantly buffing its magical ability. Maybe I should have used Shantato too. A zombie flan, how about that? Apuru, would you please put up the shell revive? Thank you. Yeah, this would definitely benefit from having some actual magic damage going on, but oh well. Slow and steady wins the race. You get cool Tada, like, seemingly actually participating in skill chains. I feel like there's something that players haven't reported about his AI. Something I've noticed about him is, I mean, it's not consistent. I guess maybe it's just me eyeballing it. But he seems to use Detonator more when the majority of weapon skills being used against the target are fragmentation based. But, of course, I say that, now he's done Burning Blade 3 times in a row. Yeah, see, we get a full job point for that. We get a silver A-man voucher, and later on, these will all be able to be done once a month. Later on, we'll be able to get what is it? So it's called like Voracious Psyche or something for the prime weapons. Okay, I6 Cadaver Mire, K6 Abusing Glacier, G10 of the Palboro Mines. Okay. We can probably go to Palboro Mines pretty quickly. I assume it would be on map 2. I assume it's going to be Scorpion. I think like half of these are just the monsters you've wound up fighting or heard about in Voracious Resurgence, but maybe a little bit beefed up. Yeah, my plan, is to get them all done. And there's a silver voucher campaign going on right now. And I'm gonna try to do the A-man trove, maybe even on camera. Like I'll just die to it, but like, there's a chance to get 10 million gil. There's a chance to get rings and things worth 30 mil. There's a chance to get rare exclusive stuff that's worth, hours and hours of time spent doing fights. Like you can get Malignant's armor from Lilith from there. You can get the Sacro Breastplate from Alexander. You can get the Harajarandi stuff that comes from Odin, which are all stuff that's kind of a bit beyond us with our limited job power. Not to sound defeatist, but it turns out that the master levels they introduced, like even just having one master level, well actually it's probably more like 5, your base stats increase. And I've seen some videos. I watched a video of a Japanese red mage do sortie, and I think he made like 10,000 Gallimaw free by himself or something, if not more, but in a single run. He pulled open his stats, and he had like before any of the bonuses from gear. He had like 120-ish in everything, and I think he was master level 50. But that's the kind of power you get from master levels. If we ever actually master a job, like we will start getting absurdly powerful. You also start gaining combat skills from it. So it's pretty good to have master levels. Is all I'm trying to say, I suppose. And my brother was making the comment the other day. He's like, "Man, it's amazing how much less damage you take once you have master levels." And I'm just thinking to myself, yeah, because the game's counting you as actually, being like, higher level than I-119. I don't know exactly how it works for level correction, but oh, it's fucking a Riri Samariri. That's interesting. I wonder if we can dispel those spikes with Magical Finale. Okay, resisted the spell. Okay, we'll try again after we weapon skill or something. Oh, this thing better not be able to charm me. Yeah, I know we didn't make it in time, but I wanted to believe. These monsters must be nothing to people who have master levels. I think this is the last one we're going to do, though. I'm starting to feel like I need to use the bathroom. And we're already pretty much at an hour and a half. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Oh, it casted death on me. Wow. Okay, well. Okay, that sucks. We'll try that again next time, maybe. Just to show revenge, if we can even get revenge. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and have a great day. And I'll see you again next time.